What is up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm almost on time tonight too, which is pretty exciting. It's been a typical Tuesday here, and I really couldn't be more excited to be on here tonight because I am looking forward to hearing from y'all how everybody's week went. And seems like just like a typical Tuesday, I'm already having trouble speaking. I swear that it's like by the time I get to this point in the evening, I've talked so much during the day because it's my biggest meeting day that like I can no longer form complete or normal sentences. But that's part of the fun, right? So I'm here, and I'd love to know who else is on here. So say hey when you're hopping on. Hey, I see Adam's on here already. Westlake, what's up? CRX Ninja. I I think you commented before I was on here, so maybe I was late. Sorry, guys. Kenneth, I just watched your stories on Instagram. Glad you made it on here. Hope you found a what you were looking for at the hardware store. Richard Collins, thanks for being on here. Staycation this week, hoping to. I hope you don't have to sell a kidney to buy ammo, but I feel you on needing ammo. And I feel you on the prices. I assume we're going to see a lot more price hikes in the near future with things. Hey, just finished Jurassic World. Max, are you talking about the first Jurassic World? I'm so pumped for Jurassic World Dominion this weekend. I have my tickets. I'm going Friday, and it should be a good time. Should be a good time. I'll probably end up seeing it like 2 or 3 times this weekend. I'm so hyped. That and Top Gun. Has anybody seen Top Gun yet? JC, what's up? Glad you're on here. I was torn between doing some kind of caffeine tonight because I honestly have a lot of work that I want to finish doing tonight, but I also need to probably go to sleep. So beverage of the evening is this gigantic cup of water because hydration is important, guys. Top Gun was awesome. I have heard from so many people that I actually trust movie opinions from, because that's a thing, right? You have to be careful about who you get movie opinions from, especially when it's a movie that you love. I've heard from so many reliable movie opinion people that Top Gun was the sequel, the one that just came out, was excellent, like one of the top sequels. So I am hyped to see it. I was kind of torn on what I was going to think about it just based on the preview. But we watched it this weekend, my husband and and I have had the music stuck in my head for days. I think it might be the only movie that I've ever watched where they literally play the same theme song from start to finish. Like it's the same song, so it's very easy to get stuck in your head. But yeah, I'm hyped to see that one. But obviously, my main focus right now is dinosaurs, and Jurassic World. Very excited to see. I've been trying to pick out which dinosaur outfit I want to wear to the movies, since that's what my family does. We're gonna all dress up. Trying to get my mom to be to wear her Nedry raincoat. But yeah, should be good. Should be good. I'll jump in the comments and see what's going on over here. Never watched the first Top Gun. What in the world? Why not? I feel like you definitely need to go see it, and then probably the sequel, because I'm hearing great things. Richard Collins. I like those pictures of you with the T-Rex. They're cool. Thank you so much. I had way too much fun with those, obviously, if you can't tell. I love the T-Rex fighting one because everybody likes to point out that there's no magazine in the gun, but that particular gun is actually it's actually gun of the day today. I haven't posted it yet, so I won't spoil it too much, but it is a 50 cal, so the magazine doesn't come out where the typical AR magazine comes or inserts, whatever. So therefore it looks like there's no magazine in the gun, and you think that I might be getting eaten by a T-Rex, but I'm in fact not, because he's about to get shot in the face with a 50 cal. Yes. Imaginations are fun, guys. But yeah, so the gun of the day today is the gun from the T-Rex picture, and it should be a good one. Took it today, so you'll see this sporting shirt with my T-Rex diagrams. No, I haven't seen the new Top Gun yet, but will. Good. I'm This is a really big year for movies. My parents were pretty big fans of oh shoot, I forgot the name of it. Downton Abbey. So that movie came out, or is coming out this year. Top Gun, Jurassic World, the Buzz Lightyear movie. I'm excited about that one. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of good movies coming out this year. We had like such a long break with COVID and everything in 2020, so everything got pushed. Because I think originally, I think if I remember correctly, I think that Jurassic World Dominion was supposed to come out in 2021. So anyway, I'm hyped that it's coming out this weekend. I know that several people have already gotten to see premieres. There's one girl in particular that I follow. I think it's Jurassic Fangirl or Clever Fangirl, something like that on Instagram. I'm obsessed with her, but I've never met her. But she's seeing it tonight with her dad. So anyway, new earplugs. No, I actually did get new ear pro when I was out in where was I? When I was out in Houston, I got a new pair of ears from Walkers. And I'm ordering. Apparently, they just came out with some sports ear pro. So I ordered myself some of those because, truthfully, I really need something for the gym. Something sporting, something that I won't lose. I'm really bad with like little earbuds. I lose those. I need something that goes around my neck and can't lose it. So, can you show your shirt? I mean, it's a crop top, so you can't really see the whole thing. But yeah, it's just a T-Rex shirt, and it's like a diagram of a T-Rex and what their teeth are for. So powerful jaws with teeth. Yeah, it's just truthfully, it's a children's shirt. But I have figured out that I can fit in either a large or an extra large child size. So I do, because you can get a shirt of this spectacularness for like $4 at Walmart. Sometimes $7, but usually it's like $4 to $5 for a really nice T-Rex shirt. And I am going to try my darndest to not rant about T-Rex shirts tonight, or really anything dinosaur. Because okay, I'm not going to make that promise because Jurassic Park this weekend and dinosaurs are obviously on the mind, but I'll try it to not. I mean, we've gone on tangents about like Coke cans and Barbasol and all kinds of things in the past on here, so I'll try to be a little more level-headed and talk about some like actual meat tonight. Transformers used Lincoln parts at the beginning and end of the movie. Oh, the music. Hello everyone. Dale, hello everyone. Thanks for being on here. Future private military contractor, thanks for being on here. What's your thoughts on Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial? I really didn't care very much about it. I've never really loved keeping up with like celebrity lifestyle stuff. I think they're both wrong. I think it's just that plain and simple. I think they're both wrong, and outside of that, I don't really care. I don't know if that's not really, I guess, a good answer for you, but I don't know. Don't really care. I guess I'm glad that they were both technically found guilty. I think that that says a lot about their relationship and a lot about, I mean, I don't know, be careful who you are in a relationship with. That's the best thing I can add to that. But yeah, outside of that, I don't really care too much about Johnny Depp or Amber Heard. And I think they were both probably toxic in their relationship. So never seen a reason to watch Top Gun. Well, I hope at one point in life you watch it if you have the time and you feel like you need to, but it's a good movie. Good movie. It's got good tunes. It will get stuck in your head, and then you can hum it with me, just like I've been doing for the last like 4 days now. Kenneth, kids' shirts are cheap, but Why can't I read tonight? Kid shirts are cheap and best at Walmart. So I will say I went to Walmart right before I went out to Houston, and I was kind of, searching, thinking it might be time to find a few more really good dinosaur shirts since, the movie's coming out this week and whatnot. And I was very disappointed in the options that they had lately. And even the adult graphic tees, they used to be like $7. Not really impressed, but I've heard that Target has stepped up their game and has had some pretty good ones, which is usually where I find any of these, because you can get like just the Jurassic Park. The only one I saw this past time was just a Jurassic Park graphic tee, but this one I did get from Walmart, and I have another one that's like, it says Animal Planet on it, but it's like a T-Rex skeleton in space, and I got that one from Walmart also. That shirt is a fiscally sound decision. Yes. Yes, it is. Are you talking about the second Avatar? I haven't seen so actually, fun fact, a few years ago I got to go to ISO Prop House, and I think it's ISS, something like that. Some prop house in California. I actually got to go tour, and they had the weapons that they were going to be using in the next Avatar movie. So I got to take a few peeks at those things. This was like 2018, so I am very excited about seeing the new Avatar 2. But no, we have not discussed that until I just read that comment now. So think we need to fear any of the gun bills? Look, I don't know. The current climate with all that kind of stuff is it is nerve-wracking, because I mean, not that they've made sense in the past, but like right now, the stuff that is being said and thrown out, like it actually doesn't make sense. Like, does not make sense at all. We're talking 9mm blowing the lungs out. Like, okay. Right now, I think what we need to fear is that people are accepting these bogus things as fact. So I think we need to be paying very close attention and speaking truth when we hear things that are bogus. But the New York and the body armor situation, that is insane. Insane. They're not even pretending like they care about people being able to protect themselves anymore. They're actually outlawing body armor. You cannot buy body armor to protect yourself. Okay. That's what we're facing. So yeah, I think we need to be paying very close attention to every law that is coming out about ways to defend yourself, including the accessories like body armor. Like, that's, I don't know. Anyway, that wasn't really your question, but I could rant on that for a little while. Two fools that love the attention. Got it. Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Vans is suing Walmart. Why are they suing Walmart? Where is your new gun from? So my gun from Houston has not arrived. However, I did just make made a purchase this week. And I know that I can't show y'all on here because there's rules about that and whatnot, because it's a live. I also don't know that YouTube would recognize the guns that I bought this last week as guns. But I made a purchase of some historical firearms, and it'll be, when I'm done, it'll be the cover of the clickbait. I don't know, the picture that you're going to be able to see when you look at this on my YouTube channel. But so just picture it right here. I got two of them. Made a double purchase because it was kind of a combo, and really I couldn't leave one of them there and take the other one home. Plus one of them is in better quality than the other, and the other one I think I can shoot. So I got one for shooting and one for looking at. But yeah, I got these little Chicago Protector pocket pistols, and they fit about right here. So imagine here, this is going to be the cover of this video, and insert guns. Everything from that I looked at NRA. Oh, actually, so last week when I was on here last Tuesday, where we at. My dad had not gotten home from driving back from Houston yet, which meant that all of my luggage wasn't home yet. So I kind of went through a little bit of like the goodies that I got while I was out there. But I had a lot more stuff that arrived with him, including like a whole goodie bag of stuff. And I told y'all that I was going to be doing giveaways. So we are going to do that. We're going to start that this month, June. It's the month of giveaways. And the first one I'm going to be doing, it's going to be over on my Patreon. I'll post about it on my community channel through here, just so that way you have the information directly instead of me just saying it, because I need to make a couple more tweaks on my Patreon, and then it'll be ready for you to jump over on there. But yeah, I have all sorts of goodies that I brought back from NRA. I haven't decided which all of them I'm going to give away yet, but I do have extra ear pro, some slings, just a bunch of cool little neat things from the show, t-shirts, hats, all sorts of things. So I'll be doing a couple giveaways. And the giveaway last week for the 2 tickets to GunCon, I announced the winner. I did it privately because I wanted to make sure that the winner could come, but he did accept it, and he is getting set up. So I'll probably post who it was just to do a little celebratory thing over on Instagram. But pretty exciting. I really like doing giveaways, and I'm super pumped to meet the guy that won. That's going to be coming to GunCon with me and my dad. So there was the industry range day before, and then the actual GunCon panel the next day. And this fella and his friend are going to get to come to both of those, and it's going to be a great time. Anyway, sorry, rambling again, but Great Balls of Fire. Yeah, that's a great scene in Top Gun. I would love the Star Trek phaser. What's wrong with me tonight? Excuse me. Patent infringement on the vans. Okay, interesting, because they do have all of the I'm reading these comments. I think that there is some sort of software I can use where I can like click these comments and you can know what I'm reading, so I'm not just like randomly spurting out phrases from the comment section. But anyway, we were talking earlier about van suing Walmart, so I guess there's like a patent infringement, which is why I just randomly shouted patent infringement. Can someone please explain how outlawed body armor makes sense? Yeah, I would love it if somebody could please explain that as well, because it doesn't. But that's the craziest part about all this is like things don't have to make sense anymore. We can just outlaw it all, apparently, because we feel like it. And that's really scary, guys. It's really nerve-wracking if you think about it. Jake Dog, welcome to the chat. Glad you're on here. Followed on Instagram and subbed on YouTube for years. Awesome content. Thank you, Tony, for watching. Means a lot to me. We're really hoping to get a lot more out to you this year. And there have been a lot of little things moving into place to be able to do that. So I've told y'all a few times now, I've got a backlog of videos to get posted. It's just all come down to me and my time on editing. So I've done one video a month for the last couple months, but I owe you one for June because I haven't posted anything yet, but it's coming, I promise. And then we've got a couple of actual series in mind. So, and this week I'm super pumped. My dad has been wanting to do this for a while, but I'm finally like at a point where my schedule lines up with his, and we have an indoor rifle match that we're going to be going to this Thursday, and then I think it's like either every other Thursday, something like that. But yeah, I'm doing an indoor rifle match this Thursday, so I'm pumped. Let's read. It's a foot in the door to confiscating guns. They're sneaky. Yeah, everything. I mean, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen more than anything. It's going to be attempt to take it all through 1,000 cuts. Start outlawing all these different little pieces, parts, and then, but let's not give them any ideas. Body armor isn't the first step to corporate reading. Right now, what software do I use to edit videos? Right now, I use Adobe Premiere. I have the monthly subscription, so I have access to like all of the different things. So like InDesign, Lightroom, Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, um, which is where great dinosaur pictures come from. Are there any more loose dinosaurs around the pond? Look, y'all saw what happened with those eggs back in April. So Lord knows what is wandering around the pond these days. I did just get game cameras, and they are all set up. So we'll have to we'll be checking those soon, and I will let you know what is wandering around the pond. But I assume it's a lot of things, including deer. We finally have deer and squirrels. Um, I know that sounds weird to be excited about, but the people that lived at this place before my parents bought it, this little guy, he was really precious, but he had to have shot every single squirrel that ever stepped foot on his property. So for years, we never saw a single squirrel, not one. And I didn't really notice it until recently when I started seeing squirrels. It's like, oh shoot, I actually haven't seen a squirrel on this property in 5 years. So pretty exciting. The thing that they definitely have an overabundance of is turtles now, though. But yeah, I saw like 4 squirrels the other day, and they were like running around this little tree, and I was like, wow, I just noticed that there have not been squirrels here for like the last 5 years, probably. So squirrels and deer are coming back at my parents' property by the lake. So very exciting. Squirrels need nut trees. Yeah, well, they got plenty of them. There's like cherry trees and all sorts of trees, all kinds of trees. My sister could name them all for you if she was around. I can send you all the East Tennessee squirrels you want. I'm okay. I appreciate it though. I got a lot of squirrels in my place, but I think we're good. I had a baby goose running around my backyard last year. How fun is that? I had a baby goose. Was that last year? Excuse me. I had a baby goose maybe 2 years ago now. I have a bad habit of like surfing the local community pages, and people always, this time of year, they always find abandoned animals, right? So like abandoned deer, baby duck that has no home. And yeah, I found a lady that had found a baby duck, and it was obviously a goose. So I took it in. We end up taking in quite a few ducks every year, but it was definitely a goose. It was really precious, and I loved it. Whew. Update too. So last week I was freshly back from Houston, and when I started talking last week, my voice was still gone. Now it's almost back. It's pretty much normal. But I got so sick after my live last week. I was sick Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, I think I slept most of the day, but I couldn't sleep Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because I was trying to work. So, anyway, I am almost a picture of health. Makeup is an amazing thing. It makes me look kind of alive and love it. But yeah, I'm almost well again. So, thanks for everybody that did check on me. There were several of you that did, but my voice is pretty much almost back, and I can breathe through my nose and my mouth, which is pretty darn exciting. I'm getting fresh air all the way to my brain. Um. Anyway, so I know I was doing questions over on my Instagram earlier too. So next big trip is GunCon. We're like just 3 weeks away from this event in Iowa. I am so pumped because I've talked about it before. This is my first time that my dad is actually going to Brownells, and he's going to get to see the full facility. And I'm going to be on the panel. So I'm sure that most of y'all probably are subscribed to the Gun Collective, but there's going to be a live panel where you can hear all the different panelists talking and answering questions that are asked by, I know most of it will be asked by people that are there live in person, but I think they are actually taking questions for the panel from the internet. So if there's anything that y'all want to ask either me or any of the other panelists before, I'm sure I can probably find out how you submit that if you don't already know. I actually don't know myself, so something for me to look into. Excuse me. I'm trying to check in on these. What did you think about the Dyno Bots from Transformers? I thought they were really interesting. That was actually one of my favorite Transformer videos or movies. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I don't know why it just popped into my head, but I was just thinking about Cowboys versus Aliens, which is totally not dinosaurs, but how fun would that be if they somehow intermingled into that together too? The Adam, are you talking about the goose hopped out of your fence? Safe Line Live, sup lady, why don't you shoot off at least one round out of those daily guns you post and make short videos out of them? You know, that has been something that we have been talking about doing, and I'm hoping, I've told y'all that there are little things that have been in the works behind the scenes for a while. And one of them is the bay that we're working on at the house. So I'm hoping that tomorrow we're going to get on the phone with the, excuse me, I think I spoke too soon about being sick. Excuse me. Okay. Water. Oh, all right. My voice got my throat got very dry for a second. But we're good. We're alive. Anyway, what we're working on is digging out a bay at the house so that something like that can happen more easily, because right now some of those guns, they need a little bit of distance. They need a good berm. I need a berm at the house. So we're working on that. Then we'll be able to do a lot of easy things. Sorry, I got distracted by comments. Is this the place to ask a serious question about guns from gun owner, but not hardcore gun person? Kenneth, ask anything you want to. If I can answer it, I will definitely try to answer it. Or, maybe somebody in the chat will be able to answer it. Because for the most part, we're all friends here, right? This is my Tuesday people where we can get to talk and catch up. And I honestly love that I see a lot of y'all every single week. It does feel like a family. That has been something that I've really loved. And it goes back to several of the other videos I've posted in the past on Tuesday Lives, reminding everybody that Tuesdays used to be towards the end of my time at Hooters. Tuesdays were the days that I worked, Tuesdays and Thursdays, but particularly Tuesdays. And so every week that was kind of my catch-up time with everybody. I saw the same people. We always had like great conversations, just kind of caught up on life every Tuesday. So I feel like this is almost an extension of what I used to do there. And I really love jumping on here every Tuesday and catching up with you all and hearing about what y'all are doing and talking about current movies, like what we're about to be watching this weekend. And yeah, anyway, so if you have any questions for me or each other, like please feel free to talk. This is like a family as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, hopefully I didn't lose connectivity. I'm just seeing that comment, Bill. When's the machine gun event in South Carolina? October 14th and 15th. I'm glad you asked. I have not made the formal announcement anywhere except on lives. So if you know about this event, you know about it from Tuesdays. This is where I make event announcements. Literally, if I'm updating you on something, you're going to hear it here first. So please listen here. Join me on Tuesdays. I will let you all know things here first, or over on Patreon. That's really my two ways to update everybody on things. So good morning. No coffee, no work. I don't know. I have not been doing coffee as much lately. I've been doing a lot of tea. Right now, I'm really just having trouble talking because my voice is getting very dry. This might be the most talking I've done since last Tuesday, except in my meetings today, but I was allowed to cough because I can mute my mic. So I'm having some trouble here tonight, guys. I might make this one shorter. Last week we went almost an hour. Actually, we went over an hour on live last week. But I'm honestly having a little trouble talking without losing my breath. So sorry I'm late. How did you enjoy Houston NRA? Had a buddy go. I asked him to see if he can get your autograph. Oh man, I wish I would have come and gotten in. I was surprised. I didn't know I was going to be signing autographs at Brownell's booth, so I thought that was really fun. And it made my heart happy because I had two little girls come and get my autograph, and they took pictures with me. I wish I had gotten a picture with them that I could have had for myself, but anyway, NRA was an absolutely amazing event for us. We had a great time. We pretty much spent the entire time, my dad and I, hopping around from booth to booth, talking to literally anybody that would listen to tell them about the event we're doing in October. So it was a really, really great trip for us. Obviously, I got sick though, so that was not really fun. But I missed out on SHOT Show cred, so I guess NRA cred had to happen for me. But it was a really great trip. I didn't sleep very much. Came back with like a whole extra suitcase full of things, and yeah, it was a good time though. Bill, you still try to go up to Hooters on Tuesdays? Kick back and chug the water. Nothing worse than a scratchy throat. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad, which is nice. But when I'm trying to talk, like it keeps tickling. So yeah, I need that to go away. Has Hooters closed? No, the one that I worked at is still open, up in Noonan, but I am just obviously not there anymore. So I miss it sometimes. I miss seeing all my people, but it was time for me to go. I was there for a long time. I've got like the craziest stories from my time there, and I'm glad to be done. It is pageant season though. I think it's coming up in like a couple weeks, so I am excited to see who is going to be representing the stores for that. Excuse me. Nice. Maybe I'll make it for the next one. I hope you do. I lied to my boss and I had. Here we are watching this live. Daryl, are you supposed to be working right now? Glad you're on here, but don't get yourself in trouble, mister. Mud Lake Ranch, looking forward to meeting you at GunCon. I can't wait to meet you as well. I'm very excited to get up there. I hope it's going to be, I know it's going to be a great trip, but I am excited to get up there. It's been a long time since I've been in Iowa too. I think 2019 was my last time up there. Pageant is June 23rd at Lake Tahoe. Cool. I will be in Iowa June 23rd at GunCon, actually. Getting in that night. They need a Star Trek convention. Are you a Trekkie? Adam? There's a con coming close to, I think it's Birmingham that same weekend too. I can't remember which one it is though, but I went to it, whatever the name of it is, I went to it like in 2019 and had a great time out there. My boss is hiding on his phone too. We are way ahead at the shop tonight. Ammo is fully stocked. Hey, that is great news. Daryl says his ammo is fully stocked, guys. You heard it here first. And they're ahead of schedule. So I actually had things I was going to talk to y'all about, but I kind of forgot what most of them were. At NRA, who were you most excited to see? Well, that is a hard question because I was most excited to see everybody that was there, just because it's been a while since we've had an NRA convention, and it is the event most similar to SHOT Show that public can come to. So I was just excited to see faces. I was excited to see smiling faces, people without masks on. That was in itself really great. Richard, I hope you have a great night. Thank you for jumping on. Anyway, but outside of just people being there, I'm trying to think of a particular company that I was really, really excited to see. Hmm. There's a lot of really neat booths there, and a lot of people I need to follow up on because there's a lot of stuff that I want to try to get so I can show y'all. East Tennessee, East Tennessee is shooting too much, or maybe hey, East Tennessee needs more ammo. I'm glad that y'all are there for them. JC, can you post a photo of you in the Hooters uniform to IG? If you scroll back, there are a ton of pictures of me in my former years at Hooters in my uniform. But yeah, it's on there. You should see my Star Trek model collection. I would love to. I bet you have great ones. If you're more than welcome to send me pictures. Guys, I'm a geek at heart. Please, something that I think is really cool about my following and about all of y'all is that like there are several girls that do similar things to me, especially in this firearms industry, and a lot of them complain about like getting weird messages, and I have to say that my following are just the most incredible people because like y'all actually listen to like the things that I'm interested in, and I get pictures of y'all's pets. I get pictures of y'all's firearm collections, especially with Gun of the Day. I've actually had several people that have sent me different guns that they like either didn't recognize or maybe it was their grandparents or something, or like a family heirloom, and we've helped each other figure out what they are. Like I have really enjoyed getting to know the actual people that are following me, and very rarely do I come across anyone, at least in the last couple of years, that has been extremely like that has made me uncomfortable. I'm trying to think of the best way to say that, but like I really appreciate y'all. I really, really am thankful for the people that are behind me with what I do. Because a lot of other girls that are doing the same thing as me aren't as lucky. They've got there's a lot of weird people out there, y'all. And I'm just very thankful that I have you all as my following. Don't go to Noonan as much anymore. Callie has started managing. Callie is managing now. What? Callie has started managing now. And is at Tara a lot. I'm sorry. I'm majorly actually freaking out. Callie is managing now. How do I process this? Callie is managing now. How long have I been gone? That is the weirdest thing. I cannot wait to tell my group of Hooters girls that formerly worked, or former Hooters girls, that Callie is now managing. What in the world? That is crazy. I'm feeling old right this minute. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Oh, another little bit of exciting news. So y'all know that last month I had a lot of travel, but not quite as much as like the ones prior. But I was out in Arizona with Frankfurt Arsenal and with Frankfurt Arsenal and Crimson Trace and several other companies for a really cool event, reloading with Ultimate Reloader. He did a class and got all set up and learned as much as I possibly could. Already forgot a ton of information, but my stuff got here. So I can finally set up my reloading room because I do plan to continue to reload so long as I can find what I need for that. All the different components and whatnot. But yeah, it all got here. Now, if you have been following me for any sort of length of time, then you know that I always have had trouble with my darn FedEx driver. And I'm not talking about the one that makes me sign for packages, because that man is a saint. He always does exactly his job. And if I'm not here twice, like he notices and I still get my packages when I need them. So he is a great man. The other FedEx drivers, I don't know if they have like a vendetta against me or what, but they, for years, they have been leaving my packages at the top of my driveway, next to a tree, in a bush. Like they literally put it anywhere except on my gigantic front porch. I have a gigantic front porch. So naturally, since it was scheduled to rain today when my package was delivered, guess where my package was delivered? In a puddle. In a puddle. Actually, it was several packages too. So when I didn't realize that they were out there. When I went to leave, I walk out and I had like 7 different packages all sitting in puddles, completely soaked. Like half of them were popped open from where the tape like quit adhering to the cardboard because it was so ridiculously wet. And one of them I went to pick up, and when I went to pick the package up, my hand went through it. So no surprise there. I should have. I don't know. I don't know what I should have done. FedEx should have just put my package on the front porch, but that's how it goes with my FedEx driver. And you know what's crazy is that my mom actually had a very similar issue with her FedEx driver the same day. They actually signed for her package though and put it at a different address. And I'm not going to say anything more because she's opening an investigation about it because they forged her name and whatnot. But yeah, FedEx, do better. I swear you'll need to like rewatch Castaway and figure out what's changed since that movie. But anyway, JC Lowe, do you ever practice with dummy rounds to simulate jams? Yeah, I do actually. I do, because I think that's important because you have to load things, But yeah, I think that's important to practice with dummy rounds. So I do that. Do you have any desire to be an instructor? I have explored going to different instructors courses, and I think yes, at some point I would really like to do that. Right now I don't know how I could fit it into my schedule. So it's kind of like case by case basis. Like I'm very happy to help anybody around me figure out what they need or want. And I've taken several people to the range to try different things, but I'm definitely not an official or formal instructor. But yeah, that's something that I would like to do someday. I saw you were reloading. I saw you reloading. That was a great idea. Very cool. Yeah, I could not be more excited about having been invited on that trip. It was a really, really cool experience, and especially with it being combined with long range, because I didn't realize. I mean, like it makes sense that like different grain loads and whatnot would affect the way the bullet shoots and your precision and accuracy and whatnot, but like to actually look at the science and like test it and see it and load different grains and seat the bullet at different levels, like it was so scientific and excellent. Like I don't know, it was really cool. I'm really glad I was invited on that trip. So I am excited to continue on with that. And like I said, find more components and get back out there. We have a bench rest. No, what do we have? We have a bullseye shoot coming up at my range that I'm part of in a week and a half, actually. So I'm excited to take my gun out there and see how I do. I still have 50 rounds loaded from the reloading course that all got here today. That was part of what was shipped back to me. So I think that's enough to do that bench rest. What is it? Bullseye course. More than enough, really. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know where my cough came back from, but it is definitely still getting me. Well, I think I'm going to end this here just because this cough is like, I think getting a little bit progressively worse. And I don't want to be hacking up anything on the computer. So, Battle Buddy, what's up? I feel like y'all always hop on here right when I'm ending things, but I love you and I'm glad that y'all are on here. Battle Buddy 3 Gun, if y'all have not heard of it, very cool what they're doing. So please check them out. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up here tonight, guys, and I got a lot going on this week. Mostly working and catching up since I was kind of sick last week and didn't quite finish all of the things I wanted to accomplish. But this weekend I got a little weekend trip, some fun. I might be going live from a different location next week, so that's exciting. But I'm going to be doing something with JMAT Customs this weekend, and hopefully getting some really cool content with that. But I'm not going to tell you what we are doing just in case the project changes. But if you don't know her, Kalash Queen, you'll love her. She's amazing. One of my really good friends, her and Justin. So should be a very good weekend. Lot to look forward to this week, and I hope a lot to share with you next week. So thank you all for jumping on, and we'll talk next Tuesday. Check you later. Good night, everybody. Oh, and we can talk about dinosaurs next week. All right, ending it there. Bye, guys.